Have you ever had a Captain America running around bouncing up and down on sight and you can't get him off? Have you ever had a Wolverine who pulls you off sight and starts attacking you and you just want to get rid of him? Have you ever had a Magneto on your team and you want two of him because he's just that fucking good? Have you ever had a Spider-Man who's just zipping around and you just want to make him stop so you can kill him? Have you ever had a Wolverine attack you again and he just doesn't learn and you need to beat him down and give him that good Asian education? Have you ever wanted to not aim too hard and just kill anyone that you can see? Just like take a little break in the heat of battle. Well, what if I told you you can with our new favorite tank, Emma Frost? And as Ultron is coming out soon enough, finally got around to making a little guide to her. So you too can be called a gooner for having the Lord Emma icon. Starting off with the beam. Pretty simple. Hold down the trigger and just start killing. Doubles, triples, you can't stop killing. You do more damage if the little bar at the bottom goes up to 100. How does it get to 100, you might be wondering. Just do damage. The more damage you do, the quicker it builds up, and you can just get back to killing as many people as you want. You can't get easier than this. Winter Soldier's being healed by the Cloak and Dagger. Kill the Winter Soldier. Cloak and Dagger, you're not getting away either, buddy. And because you can shoot the beam for so long, it's pretty easy to chase people down as well. There's the Winter Soldier again. It's also, as you get to the 100 level, you can fight tanks pretty easily as well, even if they're being healed by a pretty shitty healer back there. And once again, you can chase down the healers once the tanks are down. It is kind of tricky when you're going up against another Emma Frost though, because then it's just a heal off as to whose healers are better. Her healers are kind of doing well. My healer just there tries to jump into the front lines, and then the other healer jumps into the front lines and gets choke slammed, but we still win in the end because she was being healed by one. I would recommend using a smaller reticle though, because the beam is quite thin, and so having a smaller reticle makes it easier to aim rather than the big little triple ball that I had before. You can easily shoot flares as well, but because of the range you have to be right under them, otherwise they're just too far. But oh wait, what was that little shield over there? It's a shield. You can place it wherever you want, as long as it's in your view. There's a max range, but you can put it in the middle of the air, just have the people behind you protect it. You can put it shabbily over here, you can put it right in front of your DPS as well. And there's a little health bar. You can see it recharging there on the left. And it takes a little while to get back up. There's 500 max health on it. You can also use it to block ults, as right now you can see the Scarlet Witch is ulting. Invisible Woman helped us out, but the shield would have protected us, like it does right here. Just put it up behind me, let my team die, that's fine, I'm the most important. Put it here, remember it's a little finicky. She can get it underneath my shield if she's close enough or if the angles are slightly off. Here I tunnel in on the Loki here, just to eliminate the healer. And the DPS pins me in. I put the shield just in front of me and cross it, so it covers me from the people attacking behind. And I can get into the line of sight of my healers. If you've got a long walk ahead of you to sight, you can put it in halfway in between, so that you can't be taken out long range, and you can close in the distance a bit easier as well. For one of her cooler abilities, the Consciousness Seize, where you just fucking pull out their soul, and you can attack that independently of them. And as soon as you break down the whole crystal, you do a little extra damage. A bit easier to kill people. You can also use it on healers that are about around corners. You pull it out, bam, they're gone. Another healer over here, she's trying to get away maybe, bam, she's gone. Here you have an Emma Frost running away, bam, she's gone. You have a Star-Lord flipping around, bam, he's gone. You have a room with quite a lot of chaos you don't want to enter, just get the healer, get his consciousness down, bam, he's gone. Other healer's low, get him as well. Just two bams right back to back. Little note though, if they're too far away and you seize their consciousness and they get too far from the crystal, it disappears. But at the end of the day, it is the most fun to use. Sometimes you'll use it when you're just spamming abilities. But what? What is this? Thank you, text on screen. This is the ultimate. Pretty easy to use. You can use it just targeting one single tank. Easy to kill them with the whole team there. Or you can just move it along and get a bunch of people. That's the ideal scenario, but you'll need to team up with their teammates, as disgusting and stupid as they are sometimes. To target with a group ult as well, if you get them low first, and then you can get multiples of them at one time, like the Iron Fist and the Emma there, them all down one at a time. Once again, we work with the team there. It can get blocked by Magneto's shield or any shield character, but if it lasts super long and they all wedge themselves in a corner, you can pretty much wipe them out pretty easily. It's also easier to use it on like a flying character like Spider-Man. He doesn't fly around, but like when he zips around like that. And it's very easy to catch him because of the wide range that's there. I would recommend though, every time target the healers with it. It's super easy and they're so fucking annoying that once the healers are down, it's pretty easy to get it done. You can also target the flyers, like the true flyers, like Iron Man up there. And no matter the range, unless they're super far in the back, it's pretty easy to fucking kill them. But still, I would put healers first, then maybe flyers. It's easy to out-heal the damage done though. So like that Moon Knight there was being healed by 2 healers, pretty easy to just get out-healed. A strange shield, unlike the Magneto shield earlier, can completely block your ult, so you need to make sure that you're either behind him or he's not around when you're using it. Also, an enemy Emma can utilize her carbon form to just counter you by just like walking through or just cancelling the ult by doing the little grab. You can also cancel other ults like Scarlet Witches or like Penny's right here, where you can just grab them and just stop the ult. That's primarily the main ability you have in your arsenal as the carbon form, the grab. You grab whoever you want through the shield, while they're in the air, whatever it is. If it's like a Scarlet Witch here, she can dismiss right after, so you want to be careful how to do it. But what's more important about the carbon form isn't really just what you can do, but comboing the 2 abilities that you have. The grab and the kick. This is the kick right here. You can kick multiple people, but ideally you want to target one specific person. So you grab them and then you kick them right after when they can't move really. You can kick them off the ledge, you can kick them into a wall, you can also kick them right back into spawn where they came from. But you can also just continue the beatdown if it's not enough after the kick, punch, grab combo. The ideal combo is this. You first do a grab up to the slam down before you kick them, 2 punches, and then you kick them, ideally towards the direction of a wall. You should also not be afraid of like just letting your carbon form, like dismissing it. Just let it go to waste. It's fine, rather than chasing them down like this. It's a 9-second thing, so it's a short burst relatively across the whole game. But you shouldn't chase people down if you don't have to. Just quick, grab, kick, and then dismiss it. Like, I didn't dismiss it there, but I should have. It just wasn't worth it. The cooldown for the kick is shorter than the grab, so oftentimes the second time you kick first and then you grab, but that's fine. It's better to just hold it as a burst, like here, where you just camp their spawn, target one person, and just get them done. This is a pretty good example where I target the Strange, I beat him up, and immediately I dismiss and I start fighting the Emma Frost, and I just focus down on her. My heals are behind me, so I can push her aggressively, and that's a double KO, both tanks down. This is a rarer example where even though it was rather messy, you can still just get it done. If you're in the middle of the enemy team in your carbon form, just start swinging and it will work out. These are the stats that I had to take to get to Lord Emma. 25 hours, 425 games played. Not too shabby. I think it was pretty good. Here's a game that the first half, we got a 0-2 because some fucking cunt took my Emma. And I'll show you what happens when I take Emma for the second half. Run through the enemy.
I'm Luna Snow, like the moon.
No. These, they might have. That takes care of.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Next course.
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me.
So right off the get-go here, it's to ensure that we're pushing forward as much as we can and picking off the people that are at lowest health, because that's pretty easy with the Emma beam, and just dismissing it as soon as we don't need the carbon form. So we're picking them off as a team together. Tanks are staying in the fucking front. Not like, well, Magneto's, he's fine, but trying and staying in the front and always having a healer behind you kind of heal. It's a objective where you have to move the cart, so we should always have 3 people on the objective to move it as fast as we can. But having 2 is also fine. And just like that, in 1 minute and 10 seconds, we've reached the first objective. So we have like more time than we started with right now, by like almost over 1 minute. Once again, don't tunnel vision on the people that are going behind you. Just stay on the objective and focus up front. If the healers need help, they'll call for it.
I do love your particular brand of violence, Logan.
I'll get you to your web, kid. You have my word. Healing for my friends.
I suppose that helped. No more
Look at this
excuses.
fucking ugly,
Keep moving.
fucking yucky Spider-Man costume.
Thanks.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Us against the world.
Here's a little tip too, when you have two cloak and daggers on, like, a cloak and dagger on each team, it's the easiest place to build up your damage for your beam, because you're constantly being healed and they're constantly being healed. There's no, like, actual change happening, but your beam's getting stronger and stronger, so that as soon as it's done, as soon as the ults are done, you can start killing. So here we're staying a little behind the car, so that because the enemy has longer range DPS with Gurgle and Moon Knight, so as soon as Wolverine here created an opening, we push in and we just, like, rip them apart once again. Getting a, I think we get a triple here. Cool grab as well, by the way, if I do say so myself. Hell yeah.
Healing would be helpful.
I've spotted
Hey, those fools.
This right here is also something I didn't talk about, where if another Emma conscious grabs you, you can put the shield in front of it. This one didn't do it properly because maybe, like, they're flustered or whatever, but that was a good attempt. That was very good. She put the shield right in front of the conscious grab, so it was a little harder for me to get to it. Another great ult by me. I waited while they were, like, a little less than half HP or around half HP, and then I just ulted both of them. And here, in this again, a great choke slam, partnering up with the Winter Soldier. What a great day. And we move in, and that's game.
Disappear. Final score: 3-2.
Hopefully this helped, you know. I plan to see more of you Lord Emmas out there. Do your best. But, you know, don't be like this guy that we're about to see right now. Don't change your name to this.
Bada bust.